Hello and welcome to episode 33 of DJ on Beer. We have been sampling craft beer, doing virtual beer shares, I guess you can call them, whatever you want to call it. Drinking craft beer, videoing it, and sampling it, and giving you my take on it for whatever that's worth. So tonight has been Stout night. Started with a 2SP Brewing Company, Baby Bob. Then stepped up to a North Coast Old Rasputin, which is a Russian Imperial Stout, and that one's phenomenal. Now we are going with a Flying Dog Pearl Necklace. Let you use your imagination there. It's a Chesapeake Stout. It's a stout brewed with oysters. So we're coming to you live from Milton, Delaware, Hughes Pub in my basement. Chesapeake Bay is just to our west, and oyster stouts are one of my favorite types of stouts, so I'm looking forward to trying this. Hopefully it comes true. I haven't looked at the ratings on Untappd, so no clue what I'm getting into here as far as what other people think, but don't necessarily like to prejudice my takes on beers by looking at what other people think before I try them anyway. So, but with the oyster stout, I'm expecting it to be a nice creamy oyster. Stouts are usually a little on the lighter side, which this one is. I think it comes in at 5.5 ABV. This one says everyone's favorite bivalve contributes to more than just your grandmother's pearls. They are a vital part of Chesapeake Bay's ecosystem, but the population is a mere 1% of its historical peak. Since its inception, proceeds from Pearl Necklace have helped plant millions of baby oysters in the bay. So it doesn't tell me anything about the beer, just gives a little bit about the oysters in the Chesapeake Bay. This bottle is fresh. Okay, sorry. Not just with the born on date, but it's the enjoy by date. So it says enjoy by May 4th, 2020. So we are well within that time frame. So anyway, without further ado, I'll stop rambling on here and go ahead and taste the damn beer. It's pretty good. Stouts are in my wheelhouse. I love oyster stouts. It's not the best oyster stout I've ever had, but it's not bad either. I think this is going to come in the 3.75, maybe 4 range. I'll wait until I finish before I rate it on Untappd. It's pretty good, but I'm also coming off the heels of 2 really good stouts that I had. So, if I'm comparing to those, this one's definitely a step down, if you will. It's also a little different type of stout than the other 2, so try to compare with what it is as opposed to just any. It's tough to compare an oyster stout and a Russian Imperial Stout, and but at the same token, I'm gonna try to compare it to other oyster stouts I've had. So it's definitely creamy. Get a little roastiness to it. Not really getting a ton of oyster though. I don't even need a ton, but I guess maybe a little. But if you'd given me the stout and told me didn't tell me what it was, I'm not sure that my mind would have jumped right to oyster stout. So perhaps that's a little disappointing. And again, I'm stouts are my thing, so maybe I'm being a little hard on it, but and by no way is it a bad stout. I mean, even if I give it a 3.75, that's still good. So, but I'm just trying to critique it, and that's where I'm standing with it right now. And on deck in an upcoming video, we have the Flying Dog Double Dog IPA, which I have had before. It is a good double IPA. This was, it says enjoy by 9/10/19, so kind of missed the boat on that. It's a double though, so the way I look at those dates on stuff that's especially stuff that's assume this is 8% or higher. Oh, this one's 12%, so it'll be fine. Now an Oyster Stout, it's 5.5%. Stouts generally age better, but than non-stouts per se. But when it's on the 5.5% range, I think the rule of thumb or golden rule or whatever you want to say as far as aging beers is, if it's not 6% or higher, then you don't want to age it too long. Drink it fresh if it's less than 6. So I'm glad we're drinking this before the enjoy by date. And again, it's a good stout, so it's 3.75. Don't think I'm gonna step it up to a 4 unless it grows on me as I drink it, but nothing to be ashamed of with 3.75 for as far as Flying Dog goes. Good stout, and I think I'll go ahead and wrap this video up. And if I didn't say so earlier, I believe if my recollection and math is correct, this should be episode 33 of DJ on Beer. And we've just been enjoying craft beers and trying to practice social distancing, staying safe, trying to do the best we can, keep things, light and enjoyable during these definitely crazy times. So if you're watch this video and you're still watching 8 minutes in, and you could stand 8 minutes of me, then glad you're still with me. If you haven't subscribed and you want to subscribe, and you'll get alerts anytime I post. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you just want me to shut up and stop doing this, or any comments are appreciated, good, bad, ugly, wherever they fall in between. I'm not a professional at this, I'm just having fun with it, but appreciate any feedback, and if I'm going to continue to do it, then if there's anything I can improve, then I'll try to do that. But otherwise, stay safe and cheers. Again, DJ on Beer.